Hey, how's it going today, Sunday? We're tackling new um, challenges. Taking a look at opportunities and what's happening. I have covered business models when it comes to hydrogen in the first video. Today, I have taken a look at some of those challenges and exploring what way the process, perhaps entering in aviation with hydrogen. I have taken a look at more of the awareness, I guess, and what's happening when it comes to perhaps hydrogen within the network and potential there. And I have taken a look at what's happening with the Woodford Equity Income Fund in my previous video. Within this video, let's take a look at some of those opportunities available for businesses and how you can potentially tackle some of those challenges when it comes to uh, infrastructure, right? Within this video, I'm gonna be taking again. I'm reading it for the first time, so I thought I have seen so many of those. As we speak, there are 10 different opportunities funding available. Thought if I would cover, I don't know, let's start with the first one and progress from there. I guess that's the best way of doing it. Within the city, I'm going to be taking a look at HMGCC challenge and ESIM reader for officer safety. Let's try to. It might be. It might be. I don't know. Myself, I'll cover it. I'll do it. But I can. I don't know. For people who are interested, let's take a look at it. Connected Places Catapult is working alongside His Majesty's Government Communication Center and the Defense Science and Technology Laboratory to develop solutions to creation challenges to develop technology that can gather the international mobile subscriber identity from the mobile phone electronic SIM cards to help keep national security officers safe. So there's information gathering and all of that, right? So I don't know. So there's opportunity there for people who are interested, right? I'll cover it, but I don't see a lot of value in that. That could offer a lot of value to large groups of people without taking a lot of freedoms away from people. That's how I see this opportunity. Challenge. National security has required to read IMSI numbers from mobile phones and other small electronic devices used by members of staff. Current practice usually involves removing the physical SIM card from the device and placing it under a reader that integrates the card and displays its AMSI number. However, mobile phone manufacturers are beginning to move away from using removable SIM cards towards embedded or integrated electronic SIM cards. Okay. Some of those projects, I'll skip names, has begun use eSIM in America, and it's expected that many other manufacturers will also transition from physical SIM cards to eSIMs in the near future. Okay. Commercial software solutions are available that read eSIMs, but they also collect collateral data such as contract lists and SMS messages in addition to AMSI numbers. This is unacceptable. Okay. In this situation, as it contravenes data handling regulations, there is currently therefore no acceptable means to read and or record IMSI numbers from emerging generations of eSIM enabling mobile phones and devices. Okay, so they would restructure the way, so from physical to more technology, SIM cards and perhaps phones having their own. That's how I understood it, right? But either way, rather instead of sharing my opinion, this is hard data. Let's stick to that. outline of the opportunity. Let's try to understand it, right? This challenge would last for 12 weeks and has an indicated budget of £60,000 for a single organization and £120,000 for consortium. There is a potential for multiple projects to be funded. There are six describable functions for solution put forward. They must be able to read and display IMSI numbers from the wide range of unlocked mobile phones that use eSIMs, and where more than one eSIM is active within the given mobile device, the solution must be capable of reading and displaying the AMS numbers for each SIM. Solution should read and display the AMSI number of the phone of interest only and no other data from this phone, nor any other. This is what they're saying, right? Usually, if you would ask me, they would prefer to gather all the information that they can within the laws. I don't know, the laws sometimes some of those organizations up there changing those laws overnight and starting or gathering as much data as they can within the laws. I don't know. Outcomes must not pose a risk of damaging or corrupting the device, being read out without person knowing it, or is essential to eSIMs, and the solution should not be intuitive to use, or that non-technical people can read and or record EMS numbers effectively with little or no training. In addition to it's desirable or for a solution to read and display EMS numbers from conventional SIM cards and smartphone equivalents, in addition to those from eSIMs. There is interest in developing innovative technologies to approximate the technology readiness levels 5 to 6, right? So in that we're talking about working all the way right up to that point, right? I can attach a screenshot what they're referring to, right? But we are not looking for horizon scanning, technology mapping, or low tier development. We are not prescriptive on the format of the concept demonstration, but it must comply with the data protection and general data protection, and data aggregation must be considered and handling securely. My personal experience, what they have outlined it's completely different. It's completely different. They would gather as much information. Sometimes they would do that without people knowing it, or that they're gathering that information about those individuals. And they would, if they can, gather as much information as they can about as much people as they can, all the time. That I know of some of the articles that I read, right? But I don't know if it's accurate, right? So that's my own understanding of what they're actually discussing here. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a board game strategy within this book I'm taking a look at, or trying to understand as bring everyone's people who are reading this book understanding up to a level where they could potentially operate and or start their own business if they haven't already. Some of those concepts that I'm looking to introduce to as many people as I can would be different stages. First stage perhaps would be gathering, or if they can, trying to understand what would be required in launching or starting a business. That's a phase one. Phase two would be taking action on that information and setting up a company and starting to operate and potentially earn income. From phase two, progress into phase three. That would be once you have a lot of resources, some of those can be financial resources, allocating those resources and or investing. That will be phase three. You can find it in the QR code in the corner, company's website below. Just to summarize today's video, right? I'm not supporting, I'm not saying anything. What I'm saying is this is what's happening. Opportunity for people, talented people who perhaps interested in earning. There's a reward there, right? So opportunity is there. Some of the people are recommending even moving away from smartphones and having those flip phones, right? This is my own feedback. But if you are interested, there's some opportunities up for grabs up there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.